Welcome, Empire fans, to a special podcast of Wheelersburg football. Speaking with head coach Rob Woodward this week. Coach, just want to go back and revisit your game against Ironton there. Took a loss, but I know you guys always go back and look at the film and check things out. And what are some of the good things that came out of the game after Friday night against Ironton?
Well, I thought we showed some really good things on defense. Guys flying around and really playing good assignment football throughout. Really, the whole first three quarters, the wheels kind of started to fall off there in that fourth as we kind of had to jostle some people around, but really played good physical sound football. Did have it sometimes where they broke a few big runs. Can't have that happen. But I thought overall defensively we did well. Offensively, we saw some good things. We saw our guys taking care offensive line-wise where we were at, and we were trying to really just focus on what we could do. Weather kind of played a factor, I'm sure, in both sides, both teams there throughout kind of started limiting some different things. And, of course, as we started again trying to move some players around and really figure out that first game's a real test on what you're going to be able to do, and against a good quality opponent, you want to try to get the ball in playmakers' hands, and we were able to figure out some ways to do that, but took some things away from it that we're able to build on. Saw some young faces step into a big-time game and do some good things, so we got to build on that and continue to get better.
Coach, when you look at film, do you have any couple players that kind of graded out well to kind of mention this week?
Yeah, Carson Williams, finished overall with 15, 16, 17 tackles in the game, and I thought played a very physical game, did a nice job of coming downhill at the linebacker position. Also did a good job of running the football. At times, didn't get a whole lot of carries, but, he's somebody that we've been kind of working in and utilizing at different times. Gage Atkins is another one that had, I think, 11, 12 tackles, forced fumble. Carson, I think, has forced fumble too, and a sack in there, and playing an outside linebacker, pirate position, as we like to call it, and I thought he really did a nice job playing assignment football. Gage does a good job of knowing what he's supposed to do and holding a backside of a play or coming up and making a play on the front side, and did a nice job. Some other guys back in the secondary, Adam Vastine had a number of tackles and did well. Did a very good job as well. Micaiah, when he was in there on defense, good job. I thought Drew Blair did a good job up front, offensively and defensively. And our offensive line, we're working well in there. Richardson and Welch and Goody and Caleb Johnson, and we were trying to find some different schemes against that 3-4 stout defensive line, trying to make some holes, and we were able to kind of muster up a few things there later. But the first half was really a back and forth battle that was all played out kind of in field position, and continue to keep the game in hand in terms of keeping the limited score and in an ability to try to push for it there in that third, and things kind of started to get away from us after that.
Coach, you move on this week to Columbus Bishop Hartley, who most of us believe that probably one of the strongest teams in D3. What's some of the things that you look forward to doing this week to try to knock off Bishop Hartley?
Well, they're going to be a very physical football team, a very explosive football team. They got a lot of skilled athletes. They got a quarterback going to Minnesota, throws the ball very well. Some fast receivers out there, big linemen. It's going to be a huge test for us. It's going to be a huge test in terms of our guys just hunkering down and playing assignment football again, looking to limit mistakes, looking to limit missed tackles, looking to try to not allow them to give up the edge easily. And, of course, they'll try to take the edge and then come right back up the middle, and then they'll try to take a shot deep. So got to try to limit those things and look for little small successes where we can, and just keep chipping away, and it's always great if you can force a turnover in there. Ironton put the ball on the ground 4 times last week. We didn't get any of those, but I think at least 3 of them were our guys coming in and really putting a force hit in there and creating the ball to come out on a number of those times, but. Offensively, we've got to, we're going to have some young faces in there, and we've got to get those guys comfortable and working well in terms of their assignments and recognizing what they need to do and take care of the football. And we just got to look to get better and better. And opponents like this cause you to coach your best game. They cause you to play your best game. They cause you to really focus in on practice. So, we're looking to get as much as we can out of our athletes this week in practice, and we've done that and continue to build and get better.
Coach, how does your kids respond to a game that they know they're coming into with that high caliber type team? I'm sure they relish it and look forward to it. How have the practices been?
Practices have been great in terms of our kids understand they're going to have to work hard, but they've just been a little bit of reteaching and some things because we got, again, some young faces in there that's stepping in and had to really kind of jostle some different roles around with some of the guys that we've got utilizing. And so that's caused us to up our game as coaches. It's caused all of our seniors to really come out and voice, bring some leadership that we need, after a game of the magnitude it was last week. You can't allow yourself to have a letdown. And, I told the guys, I said, times are tough. Times are tough right now. And we've got to make sure that we recognize tough times don't last, tough people do, and we got to continue to develop a toughness about us and respond to adversity.
Coach, any final thoughts before we get off this week?
Well, excited to open up at Ed Miller Stadium. I'm sure it'll be a packed house. I know they're planning on bringing a big crowd. Coach Birchfield has been down here before, back a number of years ago when he was with Centerburg. But, we played now. This will be the 4th time we played Bishop Hartley. And, 2014 was the only time that we had a run in terms of battle till the end there at the double overtime game. But, I know our fans will be ready. I know our players will be ready. We have obviously a limited number of games at home games this year. And we've got to make sure that we make the most of each and every one of them that we can in terms of going out and holding up our end of the theme that we have this year, and that's respect the W and play the game of football the way it's meant to be played here at Wheelsburg.
Coach, is that a 7 o'clock kickoff or a 7:30?
That is a 7 o'clock kickoff, yes.
All right. That's Coach Rob Woodward. This week's thoughts on this week's matchup against Columbus Bishop Hartley. Of course, you can, if you can't make it out, and we hope you do, you can tune in to BurgFan.com. Kickoff around 7:30. Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. Go Bird.